Hi YouTube, so I'm going to be filming a few videos over the next few days, but this very first one is of course going to be I'm going to move back from the camera actually, is going to be a Jayde dog update. As you can see, my lovely Spady face is here. She's got a tennis ball that she really wants me to chuck. And I'm going to, because she's only allowed to have bally time at very specific times. So anyway, enough about that, let's get straight into the update. So I got a call from the vet on Tuesday because we are waiting for a special body ECG machine. It's called a Holter monitor, and it is literally just like a jumper that she's going to wear, and it's going to be on for 48 hours, and they are going to test her a heart rate and what her heart rate's doing, and her ECG. I do have her x-rays as well now. So I'll be able to put those in this video as well, and I'll be able to link them at the end. I'll also be able to show you what her heart's doing, and I have some other bits of paper. I have her last ECG, but because she gets so worked up at the vets, they want to put this Holter monitor on while she's in like her daily life. Anyway, that's arrived, so we're going to pick it up today. We're going to take it to the vets and go and grab it. But there was other problems that they had to address. The first one was they did a cardiology blood test. The cardiology blood test is testing for certain problems with the muscle of the heart. Now, we already know that her heart is swollen, but they wanted to test to see if there was ever problems wrong with the heart and if there was any more deterioration in it. It's kind of like a baseline, so they will probably repeat this in a few years or in a few months, just to see if there has been any deterioration. All of that came back normal. This is a brilliant thing. So although yes, her heart is swollen and she does have problems with the ventricles in it, at the moment it's not progressing, so it's a case of we're literally just going to wait and see what happens with it, and I presume that they're going to tell me after she's had this ECG done what medication she's going to go on, if any medication, for now, because even though she's 7 years old, actually she's still quite a young dog. I think I may have just got it lost in the background. The other thing is the reason why we actually took her to the vets is Jayde dog had a lump on her leg, which has since gone up and gone down, and it comes and it goes, and they took a lumbar puncture of this lump on her leg to kind of look at the cells in it to see what it was, and the vets told me that it's come back with something quite rare, and if I remember the name right, I think she said it was a myrin sarcoma, which is like a fluid that comes around the joints, and they need to biopsy it, so they are thinking about removing the lump, which is a really good thing. It is a really good thing, apart from Jayde dog, come here. Like I say, the lump has been coming and has been going, and at this current moment in time, the lump has vanished. So I don't know when they're going to be able to take it off, and I don't know what that means, because obviously it's coming up and it's going down, and I literally have no idea, you know, what they're going to do. So I'm going to find out more today from the vet. So in terms of that, we're still at kind of like a loss. Hello, did you get your ball? Did you get your ball? Can you drop your ball? Can you drop your ball? Ball, drop. Thank you. In terms of her hips, she has hip dysplasia. There is nothing else I can say about that. She has hip dysplasia. It's 100% confirmed. Her left side's worse than her right side. You know that if you watched my last video. She's got hip dysplasia. I'm going to do a video on hip dysplasia, but at this moment it is literally a case of Metacam as and when she needs it, keeping her on glycosamine, doing gentle exercises, and also we're going to be starting hydrotherapy soon, and I also want to check out cold laser therapy, but I'm getting a lot of mixed reviews on cold laser therapy, and nowhere currently where I live do it, and they don't seem to do it for a reasonable price either. It varies so much. I looked at one company that was doing cold laser therapy, and it was £25 for I think it was like a 20-minute session, and then I looked at a different company and it was like £125 for a 20-minute session. So there is big variations in the price, but I'm still learning. So what I will do now is I will link a video to the end of this to show you the x-rays and to show you some other things and some plans. The cat just attacked the dog, that's quite funny. But yeah, so I will be doing some more videos for you guys. I will actually be doing videos on, I've got some more games that I want to do. So if you've seen my 5 homemade games, I've actually got quite a few more that I need to do. I just need to get around to filming them. I also have some other videos and some hot topics that I want to cover, because recently I've been noticing a lot in the dog world that's actually doing my head in, so I thought I'd have a little rant on them, and I want to be doing some training videos, so please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever it is, and yeah, I will keep you posted, guys. Bye! So here you can see Jayde's x-ray of her chest. Where I've circled and put a little arrow is actually where her heart is enlarged on the left hand side. And here is an x-ray of Jayde's legs. So the blue side is her right side. She does have slight, mild hip dysplasia in that side, and on the red side, which is her left hip, she does have moderate to bad hip dysplasia on that side. Luckily there is no problems with the rest of the pelvis, so hopefully we should be able to manage that with just weight loss and pharmaceuticals, so Metacam, and we are also starting hydrotherapy as well. We basically don't want to let her be too inactive so her legs seize up, but we also don't want her to be too active that she wears down the bone and the joint anymore. The next picture that I'm going to show you is a copy of her ECGs. The bits that are circled in the first one and this one is actually abnormalities in the ECG. So this is why we're having the Holter monitor, just so we can get a clear idea about what's going on with her while she's in a natural place setting. And here's just a sheet of what I was given on ways that I could help Jayde with the hip dysplasia in both her hips. So we are following this regime at the moment, which seems to be going very well. I'm pretty clued up on hip dysplasia now, to be fair, so it wasn't a surprise to me to get these, but I just thought I'd give you guys, you know, what I was given to look at. So thanks, guys.